Hey, Justin, I'm back. I felt the need to do one more for some reason. Say hi to the puppy. That's Gainer. And if I am Jesus, the animals aren't. You know what I mean. He's a dickhead, but he's a dickhead because I made him a dickhead because I don't take him out enough and walk him. Remember, I think I got the weight of the world on my shoulders. I have a bit of a tummy ache. But anyways, Justin, because this is my movie, right? This is just my movie. None of this stuff is facts. So I want to make sure that nothing I say is the truth and it's just for my movie. But I'm just saying, if my boy Kanye, just because I like what he says, doesn't mean he's a starseed. But just in case he is, and people like Upchurch, I wouldn't go near them. I wouldn't try to hurt them. Because I'm telling you right now, I think if we met, I think it'd be game over. Because my belief in God and my belief in Jesus is very high and very strong. And if I could find one other, you've seen what I'm capable of thinking when I'm all by myself. Imagine if I had people who thought the same thing. Because, like, look, he says we're gods. iPhone talks sustainable housing. Yeah, Kanye sounds like a bad guy. I know he gets a lot of grief for that we're gods thing. I'm on board with him. I think we are gods. I think in order to have God, you have to have the courage and the faith in God to try and save the world. And remember, Justin, that's what I think I'm doing here, right? So we're all gods. All daughters and sons of gods. I don't think there's a fucking pronoun in there. How do you think the pronouns do? All these people you convince they're a pronoun. How do you think they do with God? I don't know. I don't think God's taking pronouns, but I might be wrong. Remember, just because they're my thoughts doesn't make them right. I just think you're taking a bunch of people, you're messing with their heads, you make them feel special. That's it. What's Kanye saying?
A human has never made anything, never designed anything better than a human. So I think
Yeah, it all comes down to humanity with this guy. I can see why he's crazy and why he's nuts, right? And I'm just letting you know right now. Again, movie time. Maybe I'm not Jesus. Maybe I'm just a regular guy. And if I got with people like this, I think I would protect them. I think I'd pack a knife. Just saying. I hate guns, Justin. I don't like guns at all, but I definitely would protect my own. How do you think Jesus would do? Do you think Jesus would be willing to protect his own and not let his own get hurt? I don't know, man.
that's awesome.
Was there a situation in the Bible like that? Because I'm not up on the Bible like I should be neither. Speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, Justin. Can you get a hold of that guy that God talked to about getting the convoy together? I'd like to talk to that dude. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet or not. I saw that little clip. Funny how that made its way to me with everything I've been watching, eh? Maybe God's not on your side, Justin, and he's working against you. And maybe he's sending messages to me. Maybe these guys don't even know they're star seeds, but they are. They're helping me build me up so I have the courage and the strength to believe in saving the world.
We gotta make sure that people are secure when
I don't know.
they go.
What do you think?
So I'm actually putting my own.
I think the world's about to change. At least I hope. I hope I can make a difference, Justin. I don't know. That's all I'm trying to do. Trust me, I don't want no clout, bud. This is the last thing I want. The only thing I want is to be able to live a regular life and be able to have the chance to build my own future. It's up to me. If I just want to be a family man and I just want to do a 9 to 5 and I want to live that way, I should be able to live that way. Free. I get what I work for. But that's just what I think. I don't know. It seems to me everybody just wants a buyout, a payout, a freebie. Then again, I'm thinking a lot about my future. What if this doesn't pan out? I know I talked about working with Kanye at Yeezy, I manifested a job opportunity with Elon. I've asked him a few times for a job because I think I'm just as smart as him. I mean, I can't build rocket ships or nothing, but as far as humanity goes, I think I'm on a level with him. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I can get a blue check mark at Twitter. Who knows? I don't have too many followers right now, but I don't really want followers. I want friends. And I want to blow the shit out of Facebook. Twitter, I've only been using for music and sending Justin Trudeau. You, bud. You, Justin. I send you music all the time. You and your friends. You can give it a read. Read the lyrics. Get some understanding, but I don't know. I'm a little bit of a sneak, eh? God's playing chess with you and you don't even know it. You're on the losing side, Justin. Get with your friends, give them a call and say, hey guys, we thought we were winning, but we're really big losers because we didn't put the hard work in to actually win. We tried stepping on people to get where we needed to be. Hey, you were talented to do it enough to do it that way. Maybe you could have went the right way, Justin. Maybe you would have had the talent. I don't know. Maybe you're just a big dummy. I don't know. Maybe I'm a big dummy. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Justin? Like, isn't it funny? Like, if this is real, like, Kanye would have done a lot of prophecies, like Yeezy being bigger than Apple. What else was there? There's tons of stuff. I don't know. I forget a whole lot of stuff. That's why I should have someone with me I can talk to, but I don't have anybody to talk to, Justin. I think I hold a lot of wisdom in this Nugan, but I don't want to do very well on a math test or a spelling bee, I can tell you that, bud. But I can put 2 and 2 together. Let's just say that. That's why we're talking, but smart enough to figure that out. But then again, maybe you will debate me. Maybe you shock me. Maybe I am crazy. I'm having a tough time seeing where that's possible, trying to save the world and all. Takes some faith in God to believe you could pull that off, eh? And the only way you can pull that off is your belief in Jesus as well, because you got to do the right thing. Oh, Justin, I hope you let that ego go. I hope you just bend the knee in front of the world and say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But here's the deal with God. I think you actually have to be sorry. So you have to know if you're sorry or not. Or are you just sorry you got caught, Justin? That's just my thoughts. But then again, I'm a big dummy, right? I don't know anything. I don't have any good thoughts because I don't have any friends. I hope that changes soon. I actually do. Like, I want to get one thing straight, Justin. One thing straight. And not that I have anything against anybody who's gay, okay? Let's not start that game. Jesus is my gangster. I created this in my head. A guy helped me put it together. He designed it for me. I created it. It was Jesus is my gangster. I was going somewhere with that, and I forgot where I was going because I had to make note of my shirt. Because I love Jesus. I know that sounds weird. It sounds crazy. Nobody loves Jesus anymore. And I do, Justin. And that must scare you because for some reason, I look around the world and they're trying to erase Jesus. Sporting events, everything. Do you know you like in music contracts you have to put in there that you won't talk about Jesus? And the people that do get to talk about Jesus, I'm a little skeptical on some of them because like Jesus. Vitor Belfort, I'm in the UFC. He used to talk about Jesus all the time, but I don't think Jesus appreciates cheaters. I mean, you can't tell me that boy wasn't juiced to the gills. I don't think Jesus likes that, so I think he's sending out the wrong message, but hey, what do I know, right? I don't know. I think the world's about to like wake up to like a lot of people that they idolize. Because I don't understand, like I said, maybe I'm talking too much about MMA, but What do you think Conor McGregor is doing with God? Like just popping an old man because he doesn't want to accept a drink. And that guy doesn't spend a day in jail or anything. And we should be holding him to a higher because he's influencing our children. And we just say, yeah, children, that's the way you should act. Because if you get that big and powerful, you can do whatever you want. I don't think that's right, Justin. I think there's a lot I like. Can I talk about this? Because they are just my opinions. Like Will Smith, I think he's twisted. And I think Jada knows he's twisted, which makes her twisted. And they're all twisted family, I think. But I might be wrong. Those children might be sweethearts and was raised the right way. They probably don't knock anybody, right? They probably aren't trained to think that they're better than everybody else. But hey, I don't know. I think Will Smith's really disgusting. But I think I heard someone accuse him of rape. I don't know. If I was Will Smith, I'd come out on a public scale. If someone said I raped them and it was a boy, I think I'd go on public TV and say, this dude's a liar. But we don't do that. Remember Jimmy Kimmel? Remember UNDA boy? I don't know. That's what brings this pit into my stomach is the children, man. I know. You're affecting their lives and the lives of everybody else that they come in contact with because you're just turning them into you. But that's only if you're a pedo, but I don't know if you are or not, or your friends actually are. They've been charged for it, but who knows? What happened to Epstein? Where's Epstein's list? Remember, tell Billy he's next. I don't know. That guy, I think, is really sick and twisted. And I can't believe that someone like him even exists. And I think that's why you guys get away with this. Because I don't think people realize that people like you can actually exist. Like it's almost like out of a movie, eh? But doing a movie. Just like a movie. Our governments are all corrupt. Maybe not all. Maybe there's some fight in the WF saying, no, skedaddle. We don't like you. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we can have nuclear war and it just ends and I go home that way. I don't know. Who knows? I like the commercials that the Americans have. Be aware for nuclear war. This is what you do. You fucking stick your head between your legs and you kiss your ass goodbye. That's what you fucking do if there's a nuclear war. This is such stupid shit, you guys. Propaganda and make people think that nuclear war is like nothing. Like, I'm not stupid like some of the people you got. All brainwashed. I'm hoping to unbrainwash them. Hey, if I can't work for Elon or whatever, do you think I should start a Patreon? Start a spiritual Patreon? No. No, my name is not Michael De La Rocha. Spiritualism from me, and not that people shouldn't be able to survive based on their teachings of God. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you're doing the right things, you know what your worth is. You know what the work is that you put in. That's between you and God. But like I keep saying, Kenny Copeland and Joel Osteen, how about Oprah? There's rumors of Oprah and Jeffrey Epstein. How about Oprah? How's Oprah doing with God? And David Beckham. How's David Beckham doing, pushing the stuff that he pushes? What do you think? Do you think David even has what he's been pushing? I don't know. Maybe not. Would it be a shock to the world, to England? All these people who idolize David Beckham to find out he's a big old douchebag? Because I think you're all about to find out they're douchebags. The only problem is that I think there are some good ones. I think that these ones work so hard that they're uncancelable because they don't do anything wrong and they can't set them up. But I think that's what they do. Hey, I'm going to tell you what I think goes on in the record industry, too. What goes on with that Upchurch guy? I think the labels actually try and provoke people to hate him. That way he feels that he needs the record company to survive. And then that's when they fuck him. Not only do they get him good there, he starts having some people around him like Deputy Dipshit from Canada there and gets them on drugs, and then they do something wrong, and then they hold it against them, and then they have to do whatever's told to them. Dance around like a bunch of monkeys. But you guys are smart enough to reward them, so you give them the sugar, right? But you also say, you get the sugar, but you gotta fall in line and behave. But that's just me. Maybe the record industry is a sweetheart. But Tom McDonald's telling me it's bad. And I think Coolio was about to say a whole bunch of stuff, and then he died, bud. I don't know what was going on there, but I don't know. I hope it was natural causes. If not, someone would have to live with that in their head, knowing that God's back in the house. And now maybe we're in trouble. But I don't know. Hey, like I said, I have all these great thoughts, and I write some stuff down, but I wish I had someone to talk to. I mean, if I'm not Jesus, I'd be willing to prove it anyways. I've already said I'd like to talk to Jordan Peterson. I manifested that. I said I talked to Greg Brady and what's his name for the head heart thing. See if I got that. I don't know. DNA somehow. I don't know, man. I just want to clear my head. I want to know who I am. I know who I am. I want to be like Jesus Christ. Either way, but I don't want the things that come with being Jesus Christ, that's for sure. I just want to be left alone and be able to do things like a regular person. I don't know. And I'm not saying that famous is a totally bad thing. If you're a good person, I think that people should look up to Ryan Upchurch, but take their own opinions. They don't have to take Ryan's. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn from one another, hey, Justin? But we got a bad curriculum going on. And I don't know. I hope somebody gets these and understands that we're all in trouble. And that there's a bunch of crazy idiots running the world. And that our religions are messed with. I mean, come on. Come on, Christians. You don't think the Bible could have been screwed with? They killed Jesus. The people who had control of what was going on, they killed Jesus. Who killed Jesus? Who stood up for Jesus, as a matter of fact? That's why he died. It was for our sins. Because no one stood up and said, no, this isn't right. So what if maybe there are all these other prophets? Maybe there's a bunch of, I don't know. Who knows, eh, Justin? But I think if we knock at the Pope's door, we might be able to get some answers. Or at Klauser's. I think old Klauser's got some secrets hidden. I think he could tell us about our actual history, but would anybody be willing to learn what the actual truth is? I don't know. It might hurt their ego too much to think that they were wrong. But here's where I'm thinking. You were only wrong because you were taught wrong. Why can't you just forget about it and try and learn the right way? But that's just me, Justin. I don't know, buddy. What else we got written on this little thing? Oh, maybe I'm nothing. And we could talk that Jewish Messiah that's curing cancer. Maybe we could fill arenas with him. Maybe we could tell him to get going, save the world. I know. I heard he's a special person. He knows the Torah inside and out, and I do not know the Bible. So I know some things. Like, you know what's kind of weird, Justin? Like, they say the sky will open. And it's weird. I have this picture. When I took a picture of the sky, I thought maybe it was like a shooting star or something. But it's really weird. I'd let you take a look at it. There's like some blue and yellow. It just seems like the sky's open. It's Trust me, it's just a little something to make you believe and wonder what it is. But I'm just thinking maybe some of the Bible's real, and some of this little stuff that's going on that I have recorded actually correlates with the Bible. But you never know, because like I said, I don't know the Bible. I'm not looking for the way. I'm just trying to save the world, just in case it is little old Carl against the world. I don't need a book. I don't need anything. I just need my faith in God and my faith in Jesus. And what's wrong with having faith in Jesus? Because Jesus is the truth. Even if Jesus never existed, what's wrong with the truth? To me, that's the guy I want. That's who I want to emulate, who I want to be like. And if you want to be like the devil, Justin, we can duke her out, bud. So I'm telling you, I'm not scared of you. If you want to prove that you're a bigger, better man than me, and you want to cage fight me, I'd be willing to do that too. But I need a training camp, bud, because I've been taking care of my body. I'm trying to save it for my mind. I want to make sure my mind's right, so I'm suffering in the body department. But then again, maybe if I got my body right, maybe my mind would work a little bit better. But I'm so stressed out with thinking I gotta save the world that I eat crap all the time, dude. I'm not perfect. Not even close. I ain't trying to say I am. I just want to find out what the truth is. And because the truth is perfect. I mean, Justin, I don't know, man. I'm going to go. For the movie. I'll kiss you goodbye. But, yeah. I hope we can talk and debate sometime. I think I'm going to have to actually upload these. Get the pit out of my gut. Upload them to the YouTube. And see where it goes. Maybe email inspired. Let them know that they inspired me. So maybe I can inspire them to forward my videos on or something, and make sure you get the notice that Jesus might be back in town. But then again, maybe it just might be Carl Smith, and either way, you're fucked. At least I hope so. I don't hope so, Justin. I hope it turns out that you're a swell gentleman and we can talk it out, and I can give you a hug and we can walk away and I can go take my meds. But until you prove it to me, bud, see you on the flip side. Twilight Zone.